Okay, this is NewHampshireTrackAndField.com, powered by Runners Alley, coming to you from the 2021 Division III State Championships Meet Hub, brought to you by Tim's Truck Capital. If you need a great truck, come down to Epsom Circle. Tim's got a couple places there, 2 or 3 places. Get the best trucks, best used trucks in the state of New Hampshire. So we got the 4x800 going off. We got Guilford, Conant, Winnisquam, Hopkinton, Monadnock, Prospect Mountain, Kearsarge, and Trinity. Top seed coming in is Monadnock with an 820.
10-meter hurdles. All hurdlers should check in at the parking station.
Pretty sizable lead for 30 seconds in.
All competitors in the 100-meter dash, please check in at the clerking station.
Again, we want to let everybody know we're live streaming today in Guilford, tomorrow Winnicunnet, Friday Winnicunnet, and on Saturday Pelham.
In the center of the field, confirm your lane assignment.
Our live stream is totally free. It's done by New Hampshire track people, coaches, former athletes. So we know the kids, we know the sports, and we just have a passion for showing you great track and field events in New Hampshire.
That's right here. We got Prospect Mountain with a sizable lead here. They didn't go out too fast.
No, it's just kind of an illusion that everybody else is hanging back.
Yeah. The Winnisquam runner in second is strong. He's been there for a while. He's always been good. He'll probably put a dent in this lead.
So we got a reminder also to the people out there watching the live stream. We're not going with the scheduled event times. We're just running through because imminent weather that is being forecasted. So we're starting and we're going right through. So if you're watching and you think that someone's coming up at a certain time, all the times have changed. We're just running this meet straight through.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty quick because of the impound. The storm is gonna be pretty good. So they're gonna speed it up so we're not get stuck in a thunderstorm. So that was Riley Mann who closed that lead down from Winnisquam.
So Winnisquam's got a little bit of a lead coming in.
Taking the track.
Not too much, about what, 15, 20 meters.
Oh, drop stick.
By who?
Guilford.
Guilford. Where'd he drop it?
Right there, right at the finish line.
Okay, gentlemen, if you're all done, can we get our masks? Huh? Can we get our masks? Yeah, come on down this way. We don't want you to go in front of the camera. Nice job, Joey! Nice job, Joey! Keep going!
So Winnisquam still has a sizable lead here. They put a big gap,
8-second lead right now
over Monadnock, and then Prospect Mountain, Conant, Hopkinton, Trinity. So you can't say that the 4x8 doesn't matter because yesterday Hopkinton set the tone by winning the 4x8 and they went on to win the whole team title. So these aren't just empty points. Every 10 matters.
And when you look at the seed times too, that doesn't necessarily mean that those are the runners that made up that time for that.
Yeah.
Because today you got to be a little bit strategic on how you're placing your runners when we're not on a time format anymore.
Yeah, because you don't get that big gap, especially if you're a 4x8 and then maybe you come back in your normal 800 or mile especially. Usually you get a solid amount of time to lay down and kind of relax and get refocused. But here it's more of like a workout where you got to get ready and be ready for your next event.
5-second lead now.
4x8 needs to be something that's controlled and with the right people. Got to get your points still. You got to do it in the right way. It'd be foolish to try to go after a really, really fast time if you're in other events.
So Winnisquam's got a 5-second lead over Monadnock, followed by Conant.
Running about, 8:34 pace right now. through the mile, the second leg.
Yeah, that's fast. I mean, they're seated. Conant's top time is 8:52, and Winnisquam is 8:54. So they're on pace to run a pretty fast one. Despite that might not being the best strategy, they're still going after it.
This is the second call of the 100-meter dash. All competitors in the 100-meter dash should check in with the parking station.
We'll see how much that plays an advantage in the other events versus like people who are fresh versus people who just ran that 4x8. See how much tax it puts on your legs.
Well, that lead's gone. So Monadnock's out to the lead, followed by Winnisquam and Conant.
Conant's coming back.
He was 6 seconds behind with 200 to go to the first lap was up, and he closed that gap. He dropped off 6 seconds right there. He's ripping it now. I'm going to go out on a limb. I'm going to tell you Monadnock's going to win today.
Early
The
prediction.
whole team title?
Yeah, if they take this, it'll follow suit with yesterday's prediction of Hopkinton.
And we're getting ready for our final exchange. The anchor runners are on the track.
I mean, yesterday, winner of the 4x8 won the meet, so same thing today.
See if it follows through.
So using math probably. Oh, he's going out hard. Monadnock guy, he's going out really, really fast.
7-second lead for Monadnock over Winnisquam at this point. Prospect Mountain.
Now, if you're
Fourth place.
now, what would you do if you're some of these guys that you're not going to move up, not going to move back, dog it, or would you still put in a pretty good performance? Like, say you're in third.
I'd still run good, well. Depends where I'm sitting in other events. If I'm the favorite in other events, then gotta kind of play it cool. And if you're in a team, race, that changes things. If you're not in a team race, you're going for it. Day like today, you might not get a chance. Storm could come in, be over.
That's true.
Run the one you're in.
Yeah, but it's what I guess to answer that question, it's
No, it depends if you're in a team battle.
Yeah.
If you're not in a team battle, you got to go for it. Yeah, she's on second right now. First is right here.
yeah. So first is finishing right now, right here with Monadnock. So Monadnock put in a great performance here, and they're going to be your 2021 4x8 champions here in Division 3.
8:31.
First in the 4x800-meter relay,
Respectable time.
followed by Winnisquam.
And second, we got Winnisquam. Looks like third, we're going to have Conant.
Monadnock winning in 8 minutes, 32.0 seconds. Winnisquam second, 8 minutes, 41.9 seconds.
So they won. They end up winning by 9 seconds. 8 and change.
Conant in 8 minutes, 53.8 seconds.
All the way, all the
Followed
way,
by
all the way.
Prospect Mountain.
Every second. Good job, Ryan. Ryan, I got our
So a decent start for the day for Monadnock.
In 9 minutes, 3.4 seconds.
So yeah, it was Conant and then Prospect Mountain, Hopkinton, and then Trinity for 6, and that rounds out the scores.
Followed by Guilford and Kearsarge. Trinity claiming 6, 9 minutes,
what Guilford runner is that right there?
But the winners,
Not Gandini.
2021.
Gandini
Division 3 champions
looks
in
a lot like
4x800
Evan Bragg.
meter relay.
That kid looks like
Monadnock.
Evan Bragg.
Playing time 8 minutes, 30.
It's not him.
0 seconds.
The great Gandini.
Reminder, all athletes, all winners today could be
He's got more of like an afro.
Runners Alley tent.
Now we got prelims, the 110 hurdles.
I'd like to interview all the event winners. You can catch the
Yeah, it's
action
ripping.
live stream
Can already
at
tell. So yesterday,
NewHampshireTrackandField.com.
what was it? 15-minute gap in between the two of them. Today we're just going.
Yeah, so I mean, shouldn't make a difference right now. Probably not too many runners doing the 4x8 110 double. But obviously, as the day goes on,
The 1,600 meters
Yeah, the
comes up pretty
1,600
quick.
though.
it's gonna be
Quite a bit of people in that.
it's gonna be pretty difficult for some of these doubles. Or I mean, some people are doing 3-4 events. So
That's where you're really going to feel it. If you were just in the 4x800 and you got the 1,600 meter coming up. But you know what I'm going to say? It's fair for everybody. If you know ahead of time,
yeah, everybody's
the way
doing the
it
same
is.
thing.
Yeah.
I
mean, you know a little bit. You didn't have the benefit of knowing it before the seating meeting,
Right.
but you know a little bit. But no, so as a reminder, it goes 4x8, 110, 100, and then 110 finals, 100 finals. Then you're in the mile. And there's no girls' mile first, nothing like that. It's all boys.
Lane 4, Mitchell Berry, Belmont. Lane 5, Logan Grimes, White Mountains. Lane 6, William Walker at Kearsarge. And in lane 7, Peter Hogan of Mount Royal. The winner of each heat and the next 6 fastest times will advance to the finals.
So in this heat right here, we got Quinn Van Lingen of Newfound, Tyler Geffard of Trinity, Mitchell Berry of Belmont, Logan Rines of White Mountains, William Walker of Kearsarge, Peter Hogan of Mount Royal Academy.
and again, the winners of both heats will get in, and the next six fastest times will get in to make the field of 8 in the finals.
Wow, overall in this 110-meter hurdles, Gabe Rock of Mascoma Valley is the overwhelming favorite.
Again, this
A
is
couple
New Hampshire
seconds.
Cross Country. New Hampshire Trackandfield.com, powered by Runners Alley, coming to you from the Division III Championship, Guilford High School. Today's Meet Hub brought to you by Tim's Truck Capital. Just want to let you know that we're also broadcasting free of charge today, tomorrow, and always. Tomorrow we'll be in Winnicott. Friday we'll be in Winnicott. And on Saturday we have 2 meets in Pelham. Division 1 the next 2, and then Division 2 for the last 2.
100-meter dash. There will be a quick turnaround.
Yeah, these are much faster
10-meter
live streams than we're used to because they split up the genders this year to limit the amount of exposure in one area.
Broadcasting today is Jim McKenzie, Forrest McKenzie, and Davio DeLuca, 2 former athletes and a former coach. We're doing this out of passion for the
You
sport.
gotta say you're a former athlete too,
Oh yeah, former athlete too.
just more former.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're doing it for the love.
Do it for the love of the sport, and also it's great to be able to go back and watch yourself. I wish I had this in the 80s to go back and watch the whole sport.
Yeah,
It's
I mean-
unbelievable the technology we got. Lance, your timing. There's nobody better in the business at it. We get time so quick. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, the fact that you really have to sit down and appreciate the fact that you can run 100 meters, boom, just like that. You finish, you looked at the clock. Before you even look at the clock, your time's up. Just like that.
That's unbelievable.
To really appreciate how much technology has developed and allowing races to go smooth. And
Rick Berryman, he's the best in the business.
Oh,
Oh, we have our first false start.
of all the championships, we haven't had a false start yet.
Nothing.
So let's see who's getting a red card here. So in state championship meets, it's you false start, that's it, you're done. It's not lenient. So now the officials are discussing. We'll see which lane they go over to.
So you have a senior
And this could be the difference between winning a state championship. You never know.
Nobody.
Could have been. It could have been a starting issue.
Well, that's good. I'm sure everybody's heart dropped right there, being at the starting line. You don't want that to happen.
No worse feeling.
So now they're off.
And this is heat 1. Van Lingen, Gaffard, Berry,
Looks like
Walker,
Pretty close.
William Walker might be in first here. Now it looks like Logan Rhines from White Mountains. I think that is Logan Rhines taking that heat.
winning heat number 1.
In 17:69, that was Rhines.
Winning time 17.
So he just autoed himself into
Walker of Kearsarge,
the finals. And there's Walker of Kearsarge, 18.16. Gerard, Trinity, 18:33. Hogan, 18:69.
Fifth, Van Lingen.
We'll see how many of those guys get in. As we said before, if you win your heat, you're in. You don't need to stress about it.
Check the hurdles.
Then the next 6 fastest times for both heats
Ready for heat 2.
make the final.
Meter hurdles. Here are the lane assignments. In lane 2, Austin Koikonen.
We were talking about this yesterday. Obviously the people in the second heat now kind of have a general idea of what they need to run to get into the final. I don't know if they can really adjust that minutely, but at least they have a general idea of.
Yeah, right. Like, how hard do you gotta push in that last little bit? You have to go in that reserve.
This next race, we've got Austin Pokemon. We'll call him Pokemon.
That is
from
Pokemon,
Conant. Evan Menard of Kearsarge, Zachary Phillips of Monadnock, Forrest Pribenow of White Mountains, Gabe Rock of Mascoma Valley, Michael Seymour of Sunapee. Gabe Rock comes in with a 15:88. He's almost 3 seconds faster than the whole field.
But I gotta say, Forrest Pribenow's gotta be getting second in this, just based off that name. He does. So we had a good fall, it looks like. And that was Gabe Rock winning that, and then Forrest in second.
Looks like we lost Seymour.
Yeah, I think we might have lost a couple guys there.
So Rock took that in 16:64. Pribenow 17:24. Pokemon of Conant 1913. Menard of Kearsarge 1944. And Phillips of Monadnock 2021.
All competitors in the 1600 meters.
So look, just like that, right? So now we get the 100, and then we get the finals, and then the 1600s up just like that. The other thing that eats time in a normal meet that we don't have is not only do you have to move all the hurdles, you got to put them up a different height when you have the boys and girls.
Yeah.
And you don't have that at all. You got to do is move them off.
Right, and then
that's a buffering time.
When you're
That
in
matters.
finals, you just put them right back on.
Exactly.
There's
So there's no, because before you'd have to change them, 3 times? Up, down, up, and then move them on and off. Now you just got to move them. That's it. So that takes a good amount of time if you don't have enough people.
Third was Koikonen of Conant, 19.13. Fourth, Menard of Kearsarge, 19.44. And fifth was Phillips of Monadnock.
100's lightning, and 100 takes no time at all.
I mean, it takes a couple seconds for the timing to reset, and then
Boom, ready to go.
right back in it.
But now think about that. That's the advancement of technology. How would they do it in the 80s?
It was just so much slower. Everything was just written down.
Clipboard?
Hand timers. There was accuracy issues. It's just not the same.
Next event on the track.
I mean, I wouldn't say it wasn't accurate, but there's definitely a difference between hand timing and.
Yeah, well, what's the rule? Don't they add 0.24?
They did
from non-FAT times now.
Yeah, back then we didn't. So some of those records.
Was there FAT timing at all?
None.
Not even the Olympics.
No,
nothing?
not in the 80s. Oh, yeah, I'm sure in the Olympics, stuff like that. But even if you look at old Olympics, World Championships and stuff, you'll see it only went down to the tenths.
Right, and they have to stay like that now. So even with the advancement of FAT timing and all this stuff, because the Olympic Games had that 10th timing, they need to keep it at the 10th timing. There was a situation a couple years ago in the Olympic
So
trials.
we got
that happened.
Kafalakis of Belmont, Tursky of Stevens, Vetter of Belmont, Davis of Kearsarge, Lovely of Newport, Tuck of Franklin. So Lovely, one of the favorites. Newport's going to score a lot of points today in the distance event. I mean, in the sprints.
Newport's got a great sprinting program, boys and girls.
Today, J.J. Davis of Kearsarge takes that one, 11.62.
Yes, J.J. Davis. Kearsarge winning 11.6.
Tursky of Stevens next, 11.72.
Lovely's the one that had the sister, 8th grader, right?
Yep. And he's got a brother, too. 11.87 for Lovely. Tucker Franklin, 12.21.
So in this heat, we got Dylan Chambers of Stevens, Cam Stebbins, Mascoma Valley, Tyler McLean, Newfound, Tim Kelm of Portsmouth Christian, Jagger Lovely of Newport, the kid's brother we were just talking about, Aiden Ducatelli of Campbell. And this one, Jagger Lovely is the favorite.
Portsmouth Christian, lane 6, Jagger Lovely of Newport, and
Fast family.
Aiden Ducatelli of Campbell.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of how it works. It usually ends up working like that. You just have families that are just fast. Like the Feliz family from Concord. All of them are fast. All of them won or nearly won Division I state titles. Sprinting genetics is huge. All the running events, genetics plays a pretty good part in it. So they're up. They're gone.
Looks like Lovely's going to take that one. Close, though.
Very close.
So it was indeed Lovely, 11.62. Kelm, 11.66.
Jagger Lovely of Newport winning 11.62.
Chambers, 11.83. Ducatelli, 11.98.
Christian 0.66. Third was Chambers of Stevens 11.83. Fourth, Ducatelli of Campbell 11.98. Fifth was McLean
I guess we can see him right there, right?
of Newfound.
Yeah. All right. Probably put him up on that.
Nancy Eastman, if you could report to the announcers table. Meet with Christy, Nancy Eastman.
So here we go. Now they're going to be putting the hurdles right on the track, benefiting from not having to change the size at all.
The following athletes have advanced to the finals
There
of
go.
the 110-meter hurdles. Quinn Van Lingen.
So now, Davila, as we talked about many times yesterday, with Kate Cochran of Kearsarge, how she was in the 100, well, she was in the 100 hurdles and then the 100
William Walker,
um, non-hurdles.
Hogan of Mount Royal.
That's something that you might not be able to do today.
Yeah, I mean, think
Those are your finalists in
2
total.
prelim heats of the 100. You had,
Right.
what, 2 minutes at most in between.
Plus now you got to go back and do it again.
Right.
That's a tough workout, and it's your state meet.
So in this 110, we got Van Lingen of Newfound, Guffrod of Trinity, Pribbenow of White Mountains, Rock of Mascoma Valley, Rhines of White Mountains, Walker of Kearsarge, Hogan of Mount Royal Academy, and Buchanan of Conan.
Yeah, so as we mentioned before, Rock is the overwhelming favorite by quite a bit in this for Mascoma Valley. He's the only one sub 17. He's the only one sub 16. Comes in with a 15.88.
Following athletes advanced to the finals of the 100-meter dash. Eden Ducatelli of Campbell, Dylan Chambers of Stevens, Tim Calm of Portsmouth Christian, Jagger Lovely of Newport.
So we expect him to
Kearsarge,
get out.
JJ Tursky,
Mascoma's got a purple
Ryder
singlet,
Lovely of Newport,
and he'll
Samuel
obviously be in
Putnam.
lane 4.
Those are your 8
It's the favorite
finalists
lane.
in the 100-meter dash.
plug my phone in? Thanks. So I think they're just about ready. They're all. Nope, they're still adjusting hurdles. Everything's got to be perfect.
You don't want to have a hurdle accidentally out of place in the state meet.
No, you just can't have that. State meet's got to have everything perfect.
Have you ever seen videos of like when the hurdles get put on the wrong marks? I saw a video recently of, I don't know if it was, I don't think it was like the Olympics,
I can see how that would
but it was like,
really mess you up.
you know, a professional meet, and they had them like at the women's mark. And you know, these athletes are practicing their entire lives for like that rhythm and everything.
Right.
And all of a sudden the hurdles were in the wrong spot, and it just completely screwed them up. So.
And in lane 8, Austin opponent. This is the final.
Yeah, I can see how that would be really bad. I've also seen where the hurdles were put up one height higher. They were put up at well, it might have been 2 heights because it was college height at a high school meet. Kids were just drilling them, just absolutely drilling them.
Yeah, I mean, you're practicing and you get so used to them being like exactly that height, and stuff like that really screw you up.
I think it was like 5 kids were in the race and 4 or 5 fell. I mean, they were just like, what is going on? And then they looked at it and it was boys college height. That was bad. College height it's high.
It is high.
Like high school, I mean, you can get over it, and it's still high, but college boys' height, or the men's height at NCAA is high. Couldn't tell you the exact feet, but it's something that you don't think you could jump maybe once or twice, but you got to jump.
I mean, you like walk up to it, and it's like, you know.
Yeah,
it's like almost like chest height on you.
Yeah, it is just. So they're getting ready right now.
The 4x8 guys are over here, but they got to run the miles. But then I told them, they said they'd come back later in the day, just so that we wouldn't miss them. Thank you.
So again, Rock is the favorite in this race, and he will be in lane 4. So they're getting on the blocks right now. They're getting settled in. They're off.
Let's go, Quinn!
So Rock's up. Well, Pribbenau's giving him everything he's got. It's going to be Rock and then Pribbenau. It's Rock, 16:46.
Pretty good run from Pribbenau.
17 flat. Walker, 17:72.
He was right with him for a lot of that.
Yeah, he did. He stepped up. I mean, that wasn't supposed to be a half a second race, and it ended up being.
Yeah, you got to remember, a lot of these kids haven't run against each other all year.
Right.
These races have been all over the place. It's the first time some of these guys have probably seen competition.
Yeah, so there can be a lot of sway. So now they're going to clear the hurdles and get the 100, and that 1600 is going to be coming right up after it. So it's going fast already, you can tell.
Well, congratulations to Rock of Mascoma Valley at 2021 110 boys hurdle champion.
White Mountain scored a good amount of points right there.
Next up, the 100 meters.
8, 12. So they got 12 points. So White Mountains essentially won that race based off of points, even though they didn't get first place.
Yeah, like we were talking about yesterday, if you get, you know, multiple smaller point denominations, it can add up to more than winning the event.
White Mountains is out in front right now, 12 points. Monadnock 10, Mascoma Valley 10, Winnisquam 8, Conant with 6 early on.
Portsmouth Christian. Lane 4, Jagger Lovely of Newport. Lane 5, J.J. Davis of Kearsarge.
How many points does Guilford have?
J.J. Tursky of
Guilford in that list?
Lane 7, Ryder.
No, not yet. So Ducatelli of Campbell, Chambers of Stevens, Kelm of Portsmouth Christian, Lovely of Newport, Davis of Kearsarge, Tursky of Stevens, Lovely of Newport, and Tuck of Franklin are in this heat. Finals.
Lovely's the favorite, lane 4.
Which one?
Jagger.
It must be twins, looks like.
Yeah, it's Mick and Jagger. Just kidding. It's Ryder. Ryder Lovely and Jagger Lovely. But not to be slept on is J.J. Davis.
For the 4x100 meter relay. All competitors in the 4x100
Him and Jagger Lovely have the same exact seating time. J.J. Davis is of Kearsarge. He's in lane 5. Wow, that's interesting. They had the same seed time, and they had the same time in the final seed time.
It's going to be a close one, then.
Same exact time. So
They have
yeah,
the same finish time.
Yeah, exactly. We'll see how this one ends. So again, we're looking at lane 4 and lane 5. Those are your two favorites. But Tim Kelm of Portsmouth Christian's also going to be right there too, who's lane 3. So lane 3, 4, 5 are the guys to watch.
Kelm was out nice.
Ducatelli, Chambers, Kelm, Lovely, Davis, Tursky, Lovely, and
Oh, this is going to be... Kelm looks like he's got this.
Yeah.
Kelm's going to win it.
Kelm takes it.
Then Lovely. Then Davis, looks like.
Wait for the official, yes. Kelm of Portsmouth Christian winning 11.
Kelm 11:44 of Portsmouth Christian, Lovely of Newport 11:50, Davis of Kearsarge 11:54, Chambers of Stevens 11:80, Lovely of Newport 11:84, Tursky of Stevens 11:86,
Fifth, Lovely of Newport.
Tuck of Franklin 11:88.
Sixth, Tursky of
So
Stevens.
Kelm was the 3 seed going in. He
took it.
won it. So
He had a good start. He beat him right at the start right there.
Yeah, he had a great start.
I mean, he ran just about his seed time.
Champion Tim Kelm, a freshman from Portsmouth Christian.
Freshman.
Winning time 11.44. Congratulations.
That's pretty
We
impressive.
need the trainer from the,
Nice to win a state championship as a freshman.
Yeah, I'll take
from
that.
the 50-yard line. Looks like we have the trainer, please.
So here we go. Now we get the 1600 starting out. This one we have Gavin Garcia
Okay, this is
of
our
Kearsarge,
second call for the
Devin
4x100
Linke of
meter
Campbell,
relay. All
Patrick
members
Gandini, the
will
favorite,
meeting in the
overwhelming
4x100
favorite
relay.
from Guilford,
Report to the clerking
Ben
station.
Daniels of Hopkinton,
Second
Tyler
call
Hebert
for the 4x100
of Monadnock,
relay.
Donovan Lombara of Monadnock, Matthew Bernier of Conan,
To the clerk station.
Luke O'Halloran of Portsmouth Christian,
Stepping on the track now.
Luke
This will be
Delgidius
the finals
of
the 1600 meter run.
Kearsarge, Dylan Robert, Winnisquam, Evan Pauling of Kearsarge, and Matt Klarner of Hopkinton.
So he comes in with a 21-second.
Yeah, 421.
Yeah, 4:21, but isn't it 21 seconds? He's got a seed time over.
Yeah, right.
21-second lead.
So that's Gandini. He's going to be the...
The great Gandini.
See how he races this. You don't want to win by 20 seconds today.
No, it looks like he's just got running to win because that's pretty slow.
Smart. Good.
Yeah, that's what you want to do here. And like a lot of these guys have already run the 4x8.
He must be planning on running all three.
Gandini's
Seriously.
in a position where he can get the Triple Crown.
Yep. This is the one he needs to take easy, because the only challenge I believe he's going to have is the 800.
Ben Daniels, Hopkinton, Tyler
And a lot of these guys I recognize from the 4x800. So I don't think they have any.
Luke O'Halloran, of course, with Christian. Luke
They like this pace.
Kearsarge,
I bet they're all about
Dylan
this
Roberts,
pace.
Winnisquam,
Yeah, I don't think you want to go out too hard after the 4x8 because there wasn't too much time in between.
Oh, but this is slow.
This is real slow.
Gandini's a 4:21 miler. So this is walking for him.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to go through 5-minute pace.
Oh, let's see who takes it. Hopkinton's moving up.
Yeah, over 5-minute pace.
Yeah, so they're going in. So now that they're at 5:08 pace, and that's a joke for the top guys in this race.
I mean, probably like most of the field
Yeah,
should feel pretty comfortable right now.
that's Ben Daniels that just took that lead. Yep, that is Ben Daniels leading the way here. He said, "Nope, we're not doing this, not today." Speeding up. And then passing him right now is Gavin Garcia. And in second, that's the great Gandini. You should expect him to win this race. Splitting up a little bit now. Gandini and Garcia is putting on it a little bit.
Yeah, a bit of a push there. Gandini's just, whatever anyone tries, he's just going to go right with them.
This is the first call for the 400-meter dash. All competitors in the 400-meter dash, please report to the clerk's station in the center of the field.
This is what you want. You want it to be slow, but you're still, it's a one-on-one battle. Take that all day. All he's going to do is outkick him. And
Yeah.
Garcia is a 4:55 miler, and Gandini's 4:21 miler.
They
So
didn't really speed up too much. About, 2-second drop, 2-3-second drop.
right, because they're at a 5:04 pace. When's the last time a Division III state championship was won
Yeah.
slower than 5 minutes? Probably Cam Daly. Cam Daly probably did it.
He ran over 5 minutes?
No, just kidding. Knock on him.
He ran like 4:16 or something.
No, he's a stud. He might have the 4:19 is the division record. Sean O'Brien, Winnisquam. Cam Daly ran faster than that in high school. He just didn't run it
Just
here.
not at the meet.
Pretty sure he ran 4:12.
I think he ran that at New England's, didn't he?
So the gap, they're coming back to him. But as we said, it looks like Gandini's just doing whatever he has to do.
Yeah, smart.
Just chill these 1,600 meters, loosen up your legs. Get
Just got to
ready.
make sure you're really confident of your kick, because you may let someone in there that's a better kicker than you.
Yep.
Patrick Gandini, Guilford.
Thing is, he's got to be ready for the next one. His toughest one to win is going to be the 800 because he has to beat Landon
And
Valentine.
still right at a 5-minute pace, so they still haven't picked it up that much.
You say any one of these guys, it's got a good kick.
If I'm Gandini, I'm going into it a little bit. I'd like to get a gap right here.
I would too.
Second call, 400
Yeah, I mean, you know,
How many guys would like to be left with 200 to go?
meter dash. Please check in at the clerk station.
Looks like no one's going to be there.
No, because the kid in orange already ran a 4x8.
Yeah.
yeah, you kind of want to put a
think
gap on now and
All
then
three of those guys ran 4x8.
First call,
put a gap on now and then you can relax.
Yeah, so there's Gandini go. And he is as smooth as it comes.
300-meter hurdles. Please
The great Gandini is one of the smoothest runners in New Hampshire. A lot of similarities between him and Eben Bragg, top miler in the state. Gandini, it's worth mentioning, is just a sophomore.
sophomore from Guilford.
So he'll win this 4:48,
Followed by Tyler Hebert.
and that's step 1 of 3 for the great Gandini.
4 minutes, 48.31 seconds. Second was Hebert of Monadnock, 4 minutes, 50.30.
So Gandini takes that 448. Hebert of Monadnock 450. Bernie of Conant 450. Robert of Winnisquam 451. Daniels of Hopkinton 459. Garcia of Kearsarge, 459. Lambert of Monadnock, 502.81. And Lenky of Campbell, 510.59.
So pretty quick
Gandini's gotta
last lap.
He's got to get ready. And after 3 events, he's up again.
That's just a good warm-up right there.
Yeah. For a 420 guy.
The only competition that he should have is the next race coming up.
Yeah.
After that,
With Valancourt. Who you know is going to make it as aggressive as possible.
Landon has to.
But would you expect anything different?
No.
Even if he didn't have to, he would still do it that way. So that was a great race. Congratulations, Patrick Gandini. 2021 Division III 1600-meter state champion. I'm going to go out on a limb and say it's going to be the first of many state championships for Patrick Gandini.
Will he win as many as his mother? His mother won 5 state cross-country championships. Only one other person's done that, Kathy Shero, who's Kathy O'Brien
She won it
now.
as an 8th grader then.
Yes. They're the only 2 that have ever won 5 cross-country championships.
Yeah, that's absurd.
So this boys 4x100, we got White Mountains, Bishop Brady, Summersworth, and Portsmouth Christian. I'm sure Portsmouth Christian's got winner of the 100.
Tim Kelm.
Yeah, once again, we went from the sprints, had the 1600, and then right into the 4x1. So you guys have not had too much of a break.
Again, this is New Hampshire trackandfield.com, powered by Runners Alley, coming at you from the Division III Boys Championship at Guilford High School. Meet Hub brought to you by Tim's Truck Capital, best used trucks in all of New Hampshire. We'll be broadcasting today from Guilford, next 2 days Winnicunnet, and on Saturday from Pelham. All of these live streams are free, coming from coaches and athletes who have a passion for the sport. Want to give you the best track and field coverage in New England.
So in this heat, the favorite is Bishop Brady at 47.5. Off they go.
And this is section 1 of the 4x100 meter relay. White Mountains, Bishop Brady, Summersworth, and Portsmouth Christian.
All comes down to good handoffs here. You can be the fastest team out there, but if you don't get the handoffs correct, a lot can happen.
So much that can go wrong.
Yeah, and so much does go wrong all the time, especially inexperience. You know, if you have a young relay, it go wrong all the time. 4x1's the most common one. I guess we see right there.
Is this Kelm again, right here?
Yep.
Bishop Brady's giving it to him, though. It looks like Kelm. Looks like Portsmouth Christian's going to take that. 47-21. Bishop Brady 47-32. That was a good race right there. Summersworth 48-15 and White Mountains 49-08.
So this is the slower heat, worth mentioning. The second heat is faster, so we'll see if Portsmouth Christian can score with that. Well, they're definitely going to score because it's 4 and 4, so the top 2 definitely score. It's how high are they going to score.
Right, so they got at least 2 points right now.
Oh, wow. Newport, his seed time is 44.98.
Yeah, they get some runners there.
They got the
they
Lovely
had
brothers.
2 runners in the finals of the 100.
Yeah, and the division record is 44.7.
Could
So
go
they're
down.
not far off.
44-7, and what do they come in with?
44.9,
Oh, jeez, they're right there.
44.98.
We have a white flag and zone 3. So
This is one of the things with warmer weather. Doesn't affect the sprinters as much as it does the long distance runners.
Oh, Stevens is only 45.04, so there's 2 teams right here that's really, really close. So Newmarket, Newport, Stevens, and Monadnock. We're looking at Newport and Stevens. There they go.
And this is Newport, Stevens, and Monadnock.
Newport's off to a lead right now.
Nice handoff by Newport. This could be a state record day for them. They're getting challenged pretty hard. Another good handoff.
Yeah, they did. They got some good handoffs there.
And they're getting
And
challenged.
so that's Ryder Lovely right there.
This is the first
And he'll be
call
handing off to his
for the
brother.
discus.
Perfect.
First call for the discus. All athletes in the discus.
Let's see if they can.
So they got to break 44-7. Doesn't look like they're going to get that today.
Not quite.
But they're great performance there
Winning
from the Lovely brothers in Newport.
Newport
4x100 meter relay
45-19.
2021 Division III State Championship.
Newmarket.
Congratulations, Newport.
46.17.
Stevens second, 45-66. Newmarket next, 46-17. Monadnock fourth, 46-78. So Newport's adding up some points here.
Yeah.
The track now is section 1 of the
And just like yesterday, those sprints coming through for them.
Yeah, they got a great sprinting program over there.
two sections.
Right now we got Monadnock out in front with 18 points. Kearsarge 13. White Mountains 12. Winnisquam 12. Conant 12. Newport 10, but they're going to add 10 more to that.
Yeah, so that's before factoring in the 4x1.
Yep.
So here we got the 400. So we're flying through it. In this heat, we got Cody Com of Campbell, Luke Kalpagian of Mount Royal Academy, Eric Wilkinson of Newport, Jacob Seavey of Winnisquam, Michael Brooks of Conant, and Patrick Goodwin of Winnisquam. The favorite in this one is going to be Jacob Seavey of Winnisquam. Comes in with a 56.04. So they just,
So where's Mount Royal Academy from? Does anybody know?
yeah, it's right in Mount Royal Academy, New Hampshire.
Sunapee, New Hampshire.
Right up the street from here, you know. Sunapee. What did I say? I thought I said Sunapee. Did I not say Sunapee?
Something like that.
That's what I thought I said.
Yeah.
So there's just some confusion with getting the numbers on.
Hey, let's go. It's race time. 5 runners are ready, waiting on you.
It was a stressful day, state meet.
Yeah. Storm's coming. Come on.
Yeah, that's the big thing.
There's a storm a brewing.
Oh, there goes this number.
Right there.
His number?
The sticker is gone.
Oh, man.
What happened? He just put it on, it came off?
Yeah.
Yeah, as soon as it got went off.
It wouldn't stick.
I have a
Finally
feeling
gets it.
did he just run in the 4x1?
Newport, lane 4, Jacob Seavey of Winnisquam. Lane
maybe.
5, Michael Brooks of Conant.
Not quite sure,
Lane 6,
to tell you
Patrick
the
Goodwin
truth.
of Winnisquam.
Eric Wilkinson,
This
let
is
me
the
check.
First call for the 800-meter run. First call for the 800-meter
Ethan,
run.
Yes, he
Viti-
did. He did.
Ethan Vitello's the number 1 seed in here. He's a distance runner.
Yeah, he did run that, so he's probably a sweaty leg. So big lead right here of Michael Brooks. This looks like the snipers are ready. See if he can finish.
Oh,
Gotta
Close.
finish. Get in.
Oh, he didn't get it.
uh,
That last 50 meters.
See that a lot in 400s.
Yep. Once the sniper reloads. Boom.
so CV of Winnisquam, 55-15. Brooks, Conant, 55-18.
Second PR for both of those guys.
Goodwin of Winnisquam, 55-61. Kalpachian of Mount Royal, 56-67. Com of Campbell, 56-94. And Wilkinson of Newport, 57-84.
56.94.
So in this heat, this is the fast heat.
Section 2.
Nathan Stegmeyer of Bishop Brady, Macaw Edgren of Belmont, George Cheney of Port Christian, Ethan Vitello, the favorite of Conant, J.J. Davis, Kearsarge, Owen Carney of Interlakes. So the top 2 guys here are Ethan Vitello and J.J. Davis. So J.J. Davis has already done long jump, 100 meters, and now the 400 meters.
Ethan Vitello finished 5th place in Division III in cross country this year.
Wow. And he's got a 51-second 400.
So he's no slouch.
So he's got some strength. So he's a guy you wouldn't expect to die after that last 50. He probably goes out a little bit slower and closes hard. Just stronger. But we'll see.
Little movement on the line.
So they're being pretty lenient here. At least they're not throwing out red cards left and right. So Ethan Vitello's in the orange, lane 4. He's the one to watch. Division record here is 49.
Ain't being touched.
60.
Let me just tell you that.
Set in 1992.
Is it Thurston?
Yeah.
I think he's got the 100, 200, and 400, doesn't he?
Stud. Guilford.
Yeah. He would end up going to Northeast, and he was an absolute stud.
So here goes Vitello.
Please check in with a clerk.
I think he's got a monster lead. It's tough to tell with the turn, but it feels like he's got a monster lead.
Not as big as you think.
But J.J. Davis is right there. Oh, and he might die in the last 50.
Looks like J.J. Davis is going to take this.
Opposite of what I said. J.J. Davis gets revenge from that 100.
Vitello came in 3rd. Davis, 51-58 of Kearsarge. Those are some big points. Carney of Interlakes, 52-01. Vitello of Conant, 52-24. Cheney of Portsmouth Christian, 53-32. Egrin of Belmont, 54-03. Steigmeyer of Bishop Brady, 55-81. So congratulations to J.J. Davis. Kearsarge, 51-58.
Davis has been putting up some points today.
That was a race. Now we got the 800 coming up.
I feel bad. Right as soon as I say something,
Oh, the hurdles, 300
it's gonna
hurdles.
happen. Pretty much the exact opposite happens. I think I got the commentator's curse so far. So if I say your name, I'm truly sorry. You ain't winning. Pretty much just doomed you.
Again, this is NewHampshireTrackAndField.com, powered by Runners Alley, coming to you. Division III Boys Championships at Guilford High School. Today's meet hub brought to you by Tim's Truck Capital. We'll be doing live streaming today, tomorrow, and Friday at Winnicott High School, and Saturday for both the boys and girls at Pelham High School. All free of cost, brought to you by athletes and coaches that have a passion for the sport.
Of course, that's gotta be tough. Like, do you want the shout out or do you want to avoid the commentator's curse?
Jeez.
Yeah, I know. Well, you're gonna get both. It's not. I don't choose it. If I say your name, you're not gonna have a good one, most likely. But hey, I said your name.
Look, there's a
Landon
Valiant sighting right there.
That ain't good. See how hard he goes up.
He's got to go hard.
Now, what do you think? Here's the guess. What place do you think Landon Valancourt's opening 400 of the 800 would have just got him in this 400?
Ooh, that's interesting.
No, he wouldn't have placed.
You don't think he's gonna place?
No, 55, 81. He's not going to take it out that fast.
I see him going out in
But
48, 49,
I see 57 or
coming back
58.
in about 3 minutes. That's what I see from him.
All right, so what do we got in this 300?
So, in
upcoming
this 300, should be a good one. We're going to have 2 heats. In the first heat, we have Grayson Keenan of Monadnock, Justin Edmonds of Campbell, Evan Menard of Kearsarge, Clayton Wadsworth of Stevens, Austin Pokemon, just kidding, Pogoinen of Conant, and Mitchell Berry of Belmont.
A lot of the same names.
A lot of familiar names there, so.
Kids are getting work today.
Yeah. And the thing is they got to be really dumping the water in between these events because it's hot. I mean, that's worth mentioning. It's
Not
90
too much,
degrees
though.
right now. That's true. You can't have a full stomach. So they're off.
And know it's tough staying
Like Conan's out in
hydrated.
front.
That's Pokemon. Austin Pikachu right there out front. Now it looks like he's getting caught a little bit.
This is when the old stutter steps start coming in.
This is a tough event.
They're even now.
Yeah.
Oh, Conan's still leading. Looks like he's going to take it home.
Yep, he's finishing strong. Oh. Wadsworth kind of coming up on him, but it's not going to be enough. Conan wins that one.
Conan takes that 46.83. Wadsworth Stevens 47.31. Keenan of Monadnock 48.96.
Third, Keenan of Monadnock.
Barry of Belmont
50.96.
50.06. Menard of Kearsarge 50.94.
Fifth was Menard of Kearsarge.
Wow, Jagger Lovely is the overwhelming favorite in this by 2 seconds. 2.5 seconds.
Next on the track will be section 2 of the 300-meter hurdles.
Keep an eye on the times in this section. That 46.83 might get him some points.
This is another event where I don't see that record being touched anytime soon. 39.6.
That's a good one.
Wally Laws. Where'd he go to school?
I don't know him.
Newfound. Well, we stumped Jim McKenzie. That's a good day for me. So I'm going to retire on that note and successful stream. So in this heat, we got Tyler Jaffrard, Trinity, Evan Pauling of Kearsarge, Forrest Pribanow of White Mountains, Jagger Lovely of Newport, Maddox Cahill of Sunapee, Logan Rides of White Mountains. So there's a Sunapee High School and a Mount Royal.
Yep.
They got both? Wow.
Not in the same town, though.
Yeah, no. Mount Royal Academy's in Mount Royal
Neighboring,
Academy, New Hampshire.
neighboring
Sunapee
village.
is in Sunapee, New Hampshire. Sunapee's actually in Sunapee Lake, New Hampshire. So there we see Jagger Lovely leading this right now. He's, as we said, the overwhelming favorite by 1.5 seconds. And he's been in multiple events today. 100, 4x1. And he's bringing home 10 more points for Newport.
Yeah, they've been racking them up.
Yep. Newport's making a serious case for state championship today because they're sprinting.
So Lovely takes that 43.42. Pribanow, White Mountains 44.22. Cahill of Sunapee 44.76. Gaffrard of Trinity 45.99. Pauling of Kearsarge 49.16. Rhines of White Mountains 51.60. Cahill with the police academy with his father.
Of course he did.
He's the chief of Sunapee.
So, I mean, think about how fast 39.60 is. That is
And high jump. All competitors
Moving.
moving.
jump and high jump. Please report to those sites. First,
So they're going to
second
clear the
call. Triple
track
jump
right
and
now,
high
and
jump.
then we're getting ready for the 800, which is one heat.
You got an updated score for you? It's mine. Won't.
So, in this one, the storyline's going to be
So what do you got for an updated score
Landon
right now?
Valancourt and Gandini. Even though Gandini's the 4 seed, we imagine
Monadnock's
he's
out
going to
front
be
with
there.
18.
Here we got Monadnock still leading, 18 points over Kearsarge with 13.
Yeah, so
And
that's
that is through the 4x1
Making the track meet go smoothly. Thank you to our hurdle crew.
with
Wow.
no field events scored.
can't be because 100 meters was one. Oh no, right, because he didn't actually win.
You want to read these 800s off?
Yeah, so in these 800, we got Landon Valancourt, Messinic. He's your favorite. Harry Ryan, Monadnock. Mitchell Hill, also of Monadnock. Patrick Gandini, the 1,600-meter champion from today. Riley Mann of Winnisquam. Dirk Andrew of Mascoma Valley. Sullivan Mosu of Lincolnia. Ryan Graham of Hopkinton. Ethan Weinhold of Conant. Aiden Palmeter of Trinity. and then Joseph D'Amato of Winnisquam, Evan Griffin of Winnisquam. So we're going to see how fast Landon takes this out. He's notorious for taking it out really fast. And
Looks like he is.
yeah.
I mean, he's only coming in with a 202.64.
Gandini moving right up, second place.
So they're out fast.
Interesting. Gandini seated 204.74. Seems like with his mile time, he could run
Yeah, he can rip it.
well under 2, I would think.
Yeah, he ran it like the first or second meet of the season. So
Right. So at
hasn't
this
run it
point in the
since.
year, you would imagine he'd be a little bit
Yeah, he's
further
probably
towards the front.
he's probably good for a 156, something like that.
I would say so.
But
yeah,
he-
Sounds about right.
421 would,
Do it
eat a one,
here.
would
He-
equal a 156.
He's got to do whatever he can to just win.
Yeah, all about the points today.
'Cause this is his toughest event.
So we got Landon Valiant, of course, coming through, 59.
59. So not crazy.
I mean,
Third
if they
place,
drop
Harry
2
Ryan.
seconds, that's 2 flat pace.
Gandini's. I wouldn't want Gandini right behind me.
Well, Harry Ryan's right there. He's moving up into second place.
Ooh,
Yeah,
looks
they
like
might
Gandini
negative
just
split
let them
this.
go by.
Now it's a race. Gandini kind of trapped in there. Don't give him that inside
Oh, is
lane.
he giving him the inside?
Oh, he
kidding
took
me?
it up the inside.
I think Landon gave it to him because he wants to come up again on the outside.
Might want to block him in. Oh, I think Landon's done.
It's getting interesting. Gandini
I
might
think
take
Gandini's
this.
probably going to blow his doors out in the last 100.
Yeah, it looks good.
He's smooth as it comes. Oh, he's looking on the wrong side.
Yeah.
Great
he looks-
Gandini. He's going to take
so
another one.
smooth.
He looks
So
great.
that's step 2 now. Patrick
Wow.
Gandini, 800
Huge
meter,
negative split on that.
2021 state champion.
Gandini of Guilford winning 1 minute 58.46.
Yeah, you don't see that.
Gandy takes that. 158.46. Ryan of Monadnock, 159.76. Vaillancourt, 201.25. Hill of Monadnock, 206.42.
No, maybe. So what's that?
Musso.
Even split.
208.60. Andrew of Mascoma, 209.17. Those are your scores.
Want to say Gandini's the future, but Gandini's the right now. I mean, he's on his way to winning a Triple Crown, and he's
But
just
does he
a
have left?
sophomore.
Does he have enough left to take the 2 mile? I say yes.
Yeah, I think so too.
He just runs with the pack.
I mean,
He
he's going
is
to
as
be
smooth as
his main
I've seen in a
competition is
while.
going to be everyone that's run mile and 800 so
Mile.
far. So
His main competition might be the weather.
58.46. That's unbelievable. That's good.
Get it in
good one.
before. That might be his main competition. He's that good.
So now we get the 200 coming up, and then we go to the 3,200.
That's crazy. Last guy to ever win 3 events did it last track season in 2019, Jeffrey Allen.
Please check in at the clerking
And look at him now. I mean, you don't want to be like that.
I think that was a bit of a fluke.
The 3,200 meter run.
Jeffrey Allen says Jeffrey Allen was a good guy. I'm hearing.
Again, this is New Hampshire trackandfield.com, powered by Runners Alley, come to you from the Division III State Track Championships at Guilford High School. Today's Meet Hub brought to you by Tim's Truck Capital. We want a big shout out to Lancer Timing Services for bringing us the best timing service in New England. Tim's Truck Capital, go down and see Tim. Get the best used trucks in New Hampshire.
JJ Tursky of Stevens.
There we go. White flag on the 200.
Lane 4, Mike Leahy.
Don't
So-
forget, tomorrow we'll be live streaming from Winnicott. Friday, Winnicott. Saturday, we'll have 2 Division II races, boys and girls, at Pelham. All free of charge. Brought to you by athletes and coaches.
So in this race, we got Aiden Donahue of Winnisquam, JJ Tursky of Stevens, Jack Lorenz of Monadnock, Mike Leahy of Moultonborough, Owen Carney of Interlakes, and Tim Kelm, the 100-meter champion from Portsmouth Christian. Favorite in this one is Mike Leahy, but something tells me Tim Kelm's going to have something to say about that today. So they're just setting it up now. It's pretty crazy how they're going to go 800. Gandini's going 800. And then 200, he waits like 5 minutes, and then he's up in the 3200.
He's tough, man.
That's an impressive 3200. That's so funny.
Any update on the team scores?
Let's see what we got.
So they're off.
And this is section 1.
We're pretty close right now.
Very close.
It's like, wow, inside lane.
Inside or outside?
Winnisquam?
Yep.
Yes. Donahue of Winnisquam, 24.50. Kelm of Portsmouth Christian, 24.62. Lorenz of Monadnock, 24.67.
4.62. Third, Lorenz.
All right, Monadnock's still leading the team scores with 34.
This is the state record for that.
Newport jumped up. They're in second, tied for second with Conant, both with 30 points. Kearsarge in
Leahy,
fourth with
Molten Borough,
23.
24.68. Carney of Interlakes, 25.64.
This
So
is going to be
Monadnock.
one of those meets that
Yeah.
it's low score again.
Next on the track will be section
Wins it.
2 of the 200-meter dash.
Gandini should get.
So in this heat, we got Rock of Mascoma, Pribernau of White Mountains, Lovely of Newport, Vitello of Conant, Lovely of Newport, Davis of Kearsarge. We're going to get some points for Newport right here.
Conant, Jagger Lovely.
Rock ought to be pretty tough. He's the hurdling champion.
Yeah, Ethan Vitello's the #1 seed in this.
So we got 3 different champions coming in here. We got Rock, Lovely, and Vitello. Well, actually,
Vitello
Vitello did
didn't
not
win.
win. Vitello
No, but you got
got
J.J.
third.
Davis.
J.J. Davis. We do have 3.
So this is like the culmination of who the champions right here.
I'm going to say, let's say Davis is on a roll.
I'm gonna take Gabe Rock in lane 1.
Lovely's on a pretty good. Be nice to see Vitello come up and redeem himself.
Yeah. Champion comes in. Hard to count out those Lovely brothers. They seem pretty good.
I mean, that Lovely.
It's starting to look a little bit dreary here.
We'll get it all in before it comes, though.
Yeah, I only got, what, 3 more events.
Yep.
Pretty quick. We're only an hour in right now. We're almost done.
Yeah, hour in, you've got probably 20 minutes left. So I think it was a wise decision to speed it up. It's the same for everybody, but
Yeah, it's definitely tough.
you don't want to
but,
be caught in a. I mean, you ask these kids, would they rather their event be canceled or sped up? I bet you 99.9% are going to say sped up. Work all year and then you get your event canceled because of lightning. Come on, that's a travesty. So I like how New Hampshire sped that up and made it so they could still get this in.
Right. I mean, you want it to just happen. You know, it's tough, obviously, to do all these events so fast, but at least it still happened.
So here's the gun, and they're off. So there's only 4 guys in this race. Davis of Kearsarge scratched, so there goes your pick. This looks like Lovely, way out front. It's like Ryder Lovely. I mean, yeah, that is Ryder Lovely. It's got to be Ryder Lovely. Your 2021
That was Ryder Lovely.
200-meter state champion.
23.82 seconds.
So now there's 4 champions in that race.
Mascoma Valley, 24.4.
So Lovely takes that 23.82. Rock Mascoma second, 24:35. Pribanow of White Mountains is third, 25:04, and Lovely of Newport, 27:65.
So you can start to see it catching up on them because that would have been Davis's 5th event and Vitello's 2nd, but really close together. And a 400 is pretty tough to recover from.
So now we get the 3200.
So in this 3200, we got Drew Traffy of Messinic, the long Traffy family. A bunch of good runners there. Chase Jocelyn, Monadnock, William Riley, Belmont, Gavin Garcia of Kearsarge, Donovan Lombara, Monadnock, Braden Landry of Berlin, the great Patrick Gandini of Guilford, Mitchell Hill of Monadnock, Connor Traffy of Messinic, Aiden Bondaz of Guilford, John Mormando of Conant, and Connor Downs in Newfound.
If the great Gandini wins this, he earns his name, the great Gandini.
Yeah, I think he does.
All right, with that win in the 200, Newport jumps into first. 40 points for Newport. 36 for Monadnock, who's been leading most of the day. Conant in third with 30. Kearsarge 23. Portsmouth Christian 22.
But Newport's not going to score anything here. Monadnock will.
3,200-meter run.
It's going to be tight.
Yeah, I mean, we also don't have most of the field event
True.
results in yet. We only have shot put so far, so that can make a difference as well.
We should read off those results also when we get those.
9 through 12. On the command set, you go to that big one.
Usually it comes down to the 4x400. Field events might be still going on.
That's true.
Yeah, it looks like they're still
Hard to speed that up.
still doing pole vault and long jump behind us.
Do we have any triple jump results?
Not yet.
Oh, yeah.
Only shot put.
I know. We're very curious to see that one, as the state record could possibly go down in that one by Shane Wang of Concord Christian. Jumped 46 feet. He's the favorite by 5 feet. Whew.
On your mark.
So here we go. 3,200 meters. They're off. Patrick Gandini's going to go as slow as he wants to win.
I don't think I would. I think I'd go right for it.
On the track now, Drew Traffy.
Because it's your last event?
Yeah, if I'm that confident, I'd go out there and run a race.
Gavin Garcia of Kearsarge.
Make a statement.
Yep. You know, feel it out
Might
for a
be
lap
the
or
4x4
two.
or something.
Yeah, he very well could be in that. But
I think you want to just see how it goes for half mile, then make a decision.
It's the state record in this one. Well, the division record. Division record is 9:18. It's already out of question. Can't start like that and break
Who's
a
the
9:18. Pat Moulton. Pelham.
Clark school record's 9:24. He wants to get that this year, but he'll probably have to be at Meet of Champions.
At Guilford?
Yeah.
In the center of the field.
He has the
Scott Clark has that record?
Yep. He has the mile record now. I think 157 is the Guilford school record for the half, so I don't think he has that. But I think he'd have a good shot at breaking the 2-mile record next week. 3,200.
He's still got 2 years left to do it as well.
Yeah, especially if it's a fast race. I mean, you already got a guy, Abin Bragg's 9:13. You got a bunch of guys that are sub. You got Aiden Cox, too. You're waiting on the standout performance from him. He's usually pretty clutch.
Yeah, I think you could see a sub 9:10 next week by him.
It's going to be an interesting race.
I don't care who's running what. You put him in the 2-mile, he's the favorite.
He is. He really is. But this Gandini kid, I mean, he's as good as anybody in the state. He's just a sophomore. The sophomore class is very,
Well, he's
very
got more
good.
speed than Cox does in an 800. Just whether he can be there for even though you got a great kick, you got to be there for the kick. I don't think Cox is going to
Then you go up to a 5K, no one's touching Cox.
Yeah, Cox is good. He just runs the same pace. You aim for a certain time, and he'll just run the same lap times over and over and over again.
Consistent. Gandini's the real deal. I mean, he's triple crown. If he wins this race, he'll triple crown on an accelerated year.
So we got the two Messinic boys leading the way, coming through. 10:08 pace.
Yeah, I mean, we were saying yesterday, like this meet today is going to be the hardest to do that triple.
Yep, it will. So these are the two Traffy brothers right in front.
Gandini's the only guy seated under 10 minutes. Like I say, the 2 miles not very a very popular event until it comes down to the state championships in Division 3s.
Yeah. The seat times don't matter at all.
No, they don't matter at all. Especially in a year when we had COVID, no one was meeting together.
No big invitationals. That's the thing. Because every year somebody will go down to a game like Laos Games or something like that, and they'll run super fast.
And I mean, a lot of the meets didn't even have 3200s, you know, if they're only doing partial events.
All you need is a time. As we see before, Gandini was seated, you know, 4th in the 800, and you knew he was going to win that.
Yeah, I mean, you'd imagine even after running the 16:8, this must feel pretty comfortable.
Yeah,
he's
it's got to
jogging.
feel
He's jogging.
like you're sleeping. Notably absent is Landon Valancourt, who's been very good in the 3200 in past years. I'm surprised he's not running this. So they got 5 to go right here.
You know, if he played his cards different, Valancourt could have very easily won the 3200 because the kid from Monadnock gave Gandini all he had in the 800. And Valancourt would have been fresh for the 32.
And fresh Valancourt in the 32 versus Gandini, who's had 2 events on his leg, including one 5 minutes ago. That's pretty hard for Valancourt to lose that. But if anybody can beat him, it's the great Gandini.
I mean, it's tough. Obviously, they made the decision to accelerate it just yesterday afternoon, so.
Yeah, you don't know. I mean, you don't know that's going to happen. Hindsight 2020. It already looks like storm clouds are coming, so.
It's going a little bit north of us, but.
So who do we get there?
That's
Drew
Traffy. Drew Traffy. And then I believe that's William Riley with him.
Belmont, yep. Scott Clark Project.
Coming up to the halfway
Who's 4th place?
300-meter run. I think that counts.
Trying to find a bib there.
Drew Traffy,
Is that Berlin? Is that Braden Landry?
Patrick Gandini. 4 laps to go.
They went through in 10:30
Right as you
pace.
say that, I think Braden Landry's fallen off it a little bit. Gandini's just so smooth.
Well, we got some time. I have the results of the shot put. Winning the Division III Boys Shot Put Championship is Garrett Samaro of Conant with a 45-foot 1-inch throw.
Oh.
Jacob Lewin of Newfound Regional, second, 43.11 3/4. Henry Owen of Newfound Regional, third, 43 feet 4 inches. Joey Bergeron, Bishop Brady, 43 feet 3.5 inches. Cameron Pierce, Portsmouth Christian, 42 feet and 3/4 of an inch. Jimmy Crawford, Messinic Regional, 41 feet and 3 inches, rounding out the scoring places. So Newfound picking up some good points in shot put. They came in second and third for that event.
So as we were saying that, Gandini made a move around, and he decided he's done playing around. He's going to run this solo and try to go complete the Triple Crown by himself.
I mean, 3 laps to go. Good spot to just
Yeah, you don't waste it. You got to just know that you have it, know you're not dead, and then it's hard to blow up that much in 1,200 meters. I mean, it's not like he dropped the hammer completely. He's not sprinting.
Right, and I mean, that far into the race, I think you can kind of tell,
You can tell.
you know, whether whether you're going to be able to handle it or not.
So Will Riley, that's probably Alice Riley's brother. He comes in with a 10:15. He's a young runner, good project runner. Nothing wrong with 10:15.
What grade's he in?
I'm not sure. He looks really young.
Sophomore.
So he looks like he'll be a good quality runner.
Yep. 10:15's very, very good.
Got Drew Traffy. He's a soft. No, Drew Traffy. Yeah, Drew Traffy. He's only a sophomore.
So, but this is their first track season. You know what I mean? So they're basically glorified freshmen because they got the track season taken away last year.
Final call for the 4x400 meter relay.
And
Final call.
there's a lot to learn
400 meter relay.
in your first year.
All teams,
You get your teeth kicked in a lot, so
4x400 meter relay.
to be in a
Gandini
position
looked
to
like
get
he went out and got his
second
lead, but he doesn't look like he's putting a lot more into it.
For the 4x400 meter relay.
Yeah, he
Yeah, honestly,
pulled
looks like
away
William
and then just
Five
held it.
5-second lead.
It's like William Riley's kind of
Yeah, don't let him back into it.
coming back.
I'd like to see Riley get back into it.
Meters to go. Patrick Gandini still holding the lead.
Thing is
5-second
just
lead.
so a 5-second lead in the last 500 meters on Patrick Gandini is going to be a tall feat.
I mean, even if he catches back up to him, you know, it's like he's
get
got
out
to
kicking.
have something left.
Yeah. He's just ran a 158 5 minutes ago.
Gandini of Guilford. He's won the 800. He's won the 1600.
See what he can do.
He's coming in at 9:04, 9:05. Wouldn't be too terribly surprised if that 2800 time of 9:05 is what the MOCs gets won in next week.
He's almost getting lapped.
Yeah.
Also,
It's
you'd
just
imagine
it's
he'd
gonna be
be
such a different race than
yeah,
than
because
this.
he'll be up there, you know, with that.
I think he's
with that
gassed
group.
though. He's looking around, but he's like, just get me to the finish.
I understand why he's gassed. It's a tough triple.
It was a long day for him.
Any triple is a tough triple, but when you're doing it like the way it was demanded of him to do it today, it's a very impressive performance.
Yeah, I mean, even if you had breaks today, it's hot out. You know,
It's 90 degrees.
this would be a tough triple anyways, and then you had the accelerated schedule.
Now, if we could see in the thing now, it looks like he's in second place. Is he going to take over? That's what you pretend in your mind when you're coming down through. So here we
like-
go, Patrick Gandini.
A little bit of magic for the
Triple
great
crown.
Gandini.
Nice win.
10-18, Patrick Gandini, Division III state champion.
So he won the 800, 1600, and 3200. Good run by William Riley of Belmont, second place.
10:25.
Third was Traffy.
Drew Traffy of Messinic.
10:34 for Traffy.
Fourth was
Landry of Berlin, 10:44.
1-8. Fifth,
Jocelyn of Monadnock, 10:49.56.
56.
Man, looking pretty good for Division III. First and second, both sophomores.
Sixth was Downs.
And Downs completes the score of Newfound, 11 flat.
0.79 seconds. Seventh, Bondaz of Guilford. 11 minutes, 5.77 seconds.
So now do you anchor with Gandini?
Yep.
Huh?
I would.
I would too.
Why not?
0.69 seconds.
You know he's good for a 52. Not right now, probably, but
Third event today.
you know he is.
You're running a decent time after this.
He's good.
So again, this is New Hampshire trackandfield.com, powered by Runners Alley, coming to you from the Division III Championships, Guilford High. Today's Meet Hub brought to you by Tim's Truck Capital. Best used trucks in all of New England. Come on down to Epsom Circle, see Big Tim.
I mean, I ran my best 400 split about 5 minutes after a 3200.
Did you?
Didn't
Can't
didn't
say
win
the
the
same.
1600, the 800, and the 3200 before it, but
Oh, you tripled and then did it?
no.
The 4x400
Oh, you're saying Gandini, right?
Section 1 will have Escola Valley,
That's just crazy.
Swan, Interlakes, and Prospect Mountain.
Yeah, I think I would put him in there. Give me some magic, great Gandini.
I don't know if he'd agree with you.
He's got to be the performer of the meet thus far.
Oh, yeah.
Triple crown like that.
Just the way he had to do it. You knew the 800 was going to be the one that he was really going to have to work.
So this one you got Mascoma Valley, Winnisquam, Interlakes, Prospect Mountain.
We got any scoring updates?
Favorite here is Winnisquam with 349.
All right, let's see what we got for scores here.
Well, Guilford didn't make a 4x4 team.
Oh, they didn't?
Nope. So Gandini's down on the day.
All right, so with results in the 3200 and Javelin came in, we got Newport ahead by 10 points. They have 48, ahead of Monadnock 38. And then Conant third with 30, tied with Guilford, also with 30.
There's a bunch of storms coming up. They're over on the Vermont, New Hampshire border. So we're going to get this meet in, no problem. It's probably the smart thing to do.
Yeah, it would have came. Absolutely would have came. Because we were there till when, 7:30 last night?
Yeah. You got to remember, it's just not the meet. It's all the picking up and electronics.
Right. You don't want to get shocked by lightning. I've been struck by lightning a couple times. You know, it's not that fun. You know. It's all right. It's
way
bearable.
overrated.
It's how you direct it. You got to go through the stomach, out the other finger, and you got to point it at something.
That's how you get
From Avatar.
That's how you got your superpowers.
Yeah, I did. But the second one took it away. The second time I got struck. So
you need an odd number of lightning strikes.
Well, see, I figured that if I took a baseball bat, an aluminum baseball bat, ran out of a field, it would be too obvious for lightning to hit me, you know. But it didn't care. It still hit me.
We won the Little League State Championship, and then we had a storm coming, and then you should have seen the lightning bolts coming.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. We
During
have
the
it on
last
video.
inning. So it's Prospect Mountain leading the way here.
Coming down to the first baton exchange. Mascoma Valley, Winnisquam, Interlakes, and Prospect Mountain.
Prospect Mountain got the early lead.
Second runners will stay in their lanes till we get to the other side of the track.
Mascoma Valley seems to be in second. Winnisquam in third. Yeah, that was a good one. The umpire's like, just finish the game. Probably got some friendly strike calls to finish that game.
Yeah. We bunted about 30 times in that game with the overwhelming underdogs. And I still think Laconia feels it today.
They do. Checked in with them. If you're from Laconia listening in, you know what we're talking about. So this is Riley Mann passing from Winnisquam. He'll take the lead for his team going into the third
He looks good.
Very strong.
leg of this.
That was a quick leg.
Riley Mann's a smooth runner. He's good.
So Winnisquam followed by
Prospect
Mountain. Prospect Mountain's eating up the real estate right now. And they get the lead
Prospect
now.
Mountain kid takes about a dozen steps for every step that the Winnisquam's taken. Kid's got a fast turnover.
Yeah, those turnovers do not look too similar.
He's kind of got the Schrute stride.
You see that, and you see someone cut up like that, they usually die out.
Yeah, it does look nice.
What's it? Mose? What's his name? Dwight Schrute's cousin.
Yeah, Mose.
That's the stride he has right now. It worked.
It's a big dude right here. Anchoring. That's a big dude right there.
I love
We'll see
it.
if he holds
I
on.
love it. Probably pretty strong, powerful.
You have to go an extra 3 meters just to get around that guy. I mean, he's big.
Yeah, that's strong, though. He ain't fat.
Nope.
This kid's strong.
He's a powerhouse right there.
Winnisquam looks like they might be coming. Be just too
It's all
big.
right.
Again with the gates on this one, he looks like he's going slow, but
I'm going to tell you right now,
he's got a 10.
if he's coming, he has to go out in lane 5 because he's taking 4 lanes
He's
up.
got quite the stride.
He does. He's ripping.
This kid is strong.
He looks like what was it,
monster.
Riley Feenoff, remember? New England.
Oh, yeah.
Got in second place. This guy's a big boy. Nice
Bring it
job.
home. Pretty fast, too.
Yep.
342 is.
Got the farmer's
slow.
tan going and everything.
I like
I like it.
42.61 seconds. Second was
I better be careful what I say. You come over here and crush me.
49.05.
Outstanding run for them.
Third was Interlake.
So,
54.11 seconds.
Prospect Mountain.
342 they just ran?
Yep. Great job.
They were seated at 353.
Wow.
What's the top seed coming in?
The top seed here
They're going to do some surprising.
is 338.
338.
And second is 340, third is 342. So
Okay.
pay attention to that 342,
Yeah,
61.
they could be right up there.
I think Newport would put together a pretty good team.
Yeah, but I mean, how many events do you got left in you? You got one lovely brother in here. So we can put together a lovely
I
performance.
would think. Is Monadnock the top seed? They
Oh,
must be,
you
right?
They hear that.
Yeah.
Monadnock or Newport the top seed?
How lovely can you be? You probably heard that a lot. Hey, I heard "Run Forest Run" my entire
Yeah,
life,
that's
so they
true.
can take
That's
it.
true.
All right. The rule is, if you get a saying said to you, you are allowed to say other sayings to people. That's the rule.
I didn't really get too much. No one knows my name.
Davio DeLuca.
Too complicated.
Hey,
Easy, probably connected.
And again, folks, with the
he's probably
third
connected.
start, we're asking if everyone please be very quiet. The start of this race, though, the
So
athletes
Newport's comes in with the top seed, 338.
This is section 2 of the
Any more updates on scoring?
So we got Monadnock, Newport,
Not
Coleman,
yet.
Portsmouth,
After the 32, we're still waiting on most of the field event results. That could make a big difference.
think it
Big
will.
difference. We have time. We could probably run a 5,000. You know, we get Gandini back out here.
Let's do a New Hampshire Track and Field alumni 5K
Sure.
on the track.
I'm all set.
Who's winning that for
Dibs
us?
on commentating. I'll
Yeah.
take that one. Who's winning? Probably Scott Clark.
Not a bad
Because it
take
counts.
there.
It counts.
What about you, Jeff? You're in shape?
Jeff said he is a shape. So here we go. First handoff. Looks like Monadnock, Portsmouth Christian.
I could probably break like 23 right now.
Portsmouth Christian's going to have the early lead, looks like. Oh, no, Monadnock. Well, excuse me. They're in different lanes.
Ooh, pass it. Oh, boy.
This is big for Monadnock. They're right up in the team battle. So this could be some good points for them.
Monadnock was my team to win today, but I'm not sure how else is playing
So
out.
Newport's winning
big
by
guy.
10.
Prospect Mountain.
Prospect Mountain. Awesome job by both of you guys. Great running. That was good stuff. You guys did. Good job. Yeah.
I like those guys. Mo Schrute. That's who it is. So we got Monadnock leading the way. So yeah, Monadnock's down by 10. And in this race is Newport right behind them. Unless this isn't updated. Is that what you have? Newport up
That's right.
48?
Yeah, they should be up by 10, not counting most of the field events. So
But that's not typical. It's usually field events are done. And then the 4x4 usually settles it.
Did we both go to meet champions? I don't know if they do it. I think they do it by number. I think it falls back into the last clearance. We had the same number of misses as well. It was like it was a dead tie.
I think you probably both go.
Yeah, most likely you would.
Yeah. Okay. I really hope so.
it's an interesting situation.
Yeah, so the situation we were debating here is two guys tied for third in the pole vault.
With
same exact.
all the same faults
Yeah.
on their
They
jumps.
both go.
They
They
would
have
go.
to both go. Yeah, that's a pure tie right there.
Right, because you got to go back like to every single jump and see like if someone had a fault earlier on.
So this kid from Monadnock, he's ripping.
Yeah, so Monadnock's going to take this running away. But now we got to, I mean,
He's
we
eating
have
up
to
real
factor
estate.
in
Look at that kid go.
the 342 just ran by Prospect Mountain. Where's that going to put you?
I think it's going to put him in second.
I do too.
Yeah, that was a good time. Get some sneaky points there from the second heat.
Conan's moving up on Newport. Jeez, I tell you what, it's going to be closer than you think. Oh, it's going to be close. I
Wow.
think they might have won by .04.
Yeah, I think Monadnock took that.
Just barely.
But I'm pretty sure they were 342.6.
That's what I think. I think 342.6 for you guys.
So I think Prospect Mountain just got second out of the slow heat there.
342.61 for
Almost
Prospect
won.
Mountain.
61, yeah, so that was a close one.
But that knocks back Newport a place when those points are going to matter because now Monadnock's going to...
Monadnock took that 342.56, Newport 348.87, Conant 350.05, and Portsmouth Christian 357.02. So
But Newport
Prospect
might
Mountain.
not even get third with that, depending on how...
those other guys stacked up.
Yeah, so
right.
that's significant right there.
It is.
Because we were thinking, you know, if you have Monadnock first, Newport second, then that kind of minimizes the jump that Monadnock gets.
But it's not going to be like that.
Right.
They're at best third place.
Right, so Monadnock gets 10. Newport, in that case, would get 6 or less, depending on how they came in. Let's see, Winnisquam ran a 349.05. So, yeah, that should get them third.
So they did get third. Yeah, right.
Right, so it's a 4-point jump. That puts Monadnock down by 6. So
And then you got to factor
now
in
it
all
comes
the
down
other-
to the field events.
Did you already say the javelin?
I have not read off the
I
javelin.
can read the javelin. You gotta check. Oh, maybe it's not gonna load. It says the results are good. Here, see if you can get the javelin on yours.
All right, let's see what we got for javelin.
So that's what's gonna come down to today is field. So fields are gonna be the hero today.
Yeah, so in javelin, the winner of the boys Division III Javelin State Championship is Dylan Dickey from Laconia with a 155.7. Marius Edwards of Newport, 152.7.
I know, should.
Forrest Burbanow of White Mountains, 151.9. Trent Evans of Somersworth, 151.1. Justin Edmonds of Campbell, 148.9. Tyler McLean of Newfound Regional, 147.7 for the scoring places.
So I think the pole vault should be still going, so we can turn a camera over
Hey,
there.
triple jump? Nothing yet?
Nope, just javelin and shot put so far.
So there's a lot of points still sitting on the board. So maybe we can bring some field events.
I don't know, you want to just point that at triple jump over here?
Yeah, some big points.
We got the 10 Looks like we got the tent in the way of this.
So that's the shot put pit right there. So I think pole vaults should still be going right now. We're gonna check in and see. We don't have any results for it yet, so
Yeah, pole vault's done. I think the only event left is a triple, yeah.
We should
can't
get
see
over there.
triple.
We should get over there for the triple jump. The kid could break the state record. Wang of Concord Christian, 46-foot jumper.
Aim it at the triple jump hip. See if that helps. So we're gonna try adjusting our tent to see if we can see this triple jump. Some popcorn. All right.
So we got a little bit of
Nice.
a view
No,
of the
that
triple.
helped a little bit.
Yeah.
So we're going to commentate some triple jump. So in this, as we mentioned before, Shane Wang is the favorite by over 5 feet, which is just monster difference. And he's from Concord Christian. Second is Burhan Kadane with Kearsarge at 41. And the state record's 46.4, and his personal best is 46.3, so it's right within question.
Yeah, the wind's coming
This
basically
is Shane Wang right here.
perpendicular
Jumping
to
right
the
now.
to the runway. So
Shane Wang is up right now.
Yep.
the results off the screen for
There
you.
he goes.
He's smooth.
So we'll get a result. See what he gets for a result. It's not like automatic timing where you can just loads up. So you got the tape measure out there.
It sounds like they're announcing the distances.
Yeah, we didn't hear it. That's interesting.
I'm going to estimate and say it was 40-something.
Yeah, that's a good guess. We sent Jeffrey Allen out there to go talk.
He's our field reporter.
Yeah, and he's, sidetracked as always.
All right, let's go to Jeffrey Allen at the triple jump pit. Jeffrey, what do we see down there?
Jeffrey, what'd you get for a number? Nothing. You did good job, and you're fired.
All right, so that's the last you'll see of Jeffrey Allen on New Hampshire Track and Field.
Yeah, good
programming.
run. Good run. Not Hall of Fame. Not nearly Hall of
He's
Fame.
here for about
But worth
about
a mention.
day and a half.
He won't be getting a Wikipedia account anytime soon about him. He might make his own. That is actually good.
Who we got with the
that's-
squam?
That's the problem with Wikipedia. It's not exclusive enough.
Yeah, we need a more
I'm gonna make my own
exclusive.
site.
I'm pretty sure this is this could be
Good
either
commentators
Lucas
only.
Rubdow or Leighton Morrison.
All right, so what's the strategy here in Triple Jump Forest?
Basically, what you want to do is you want to hit your first step and you want to jump pretty far. Once you get your second step, the key to that is actually different. You want to jump a little bit farther, right? And then
is it further or farther?
It's definitely whatever I said, farther. And then that third jump is different because you're actually going to land in some sand. So you want to get out there and you want to jump far, right? So, and if you do that step well, you should be jumping pretty far. And I am available for triple jump coaching.
Private coaching.
Yep.
I think
you go like right, left, or left, right. Something
I
like
thought
that.
it was a hop, skip, and a jump. Is that a thing,
I
or
don't
is
know.
that like a nursery rhyme? I don't know.
So here goes Conan.
Got that? See, Wang is a junior, so next year he might be coming to you for some coaching.
Yeah, Wang hit my line a couple days ago, and I actually told him, if you want to get that state record, you got to jump far on your first one, jump farther on your second,
Yeah,
and land in sand on the third.
that last inch that he's going for, that's tough. So you need some expert coaching from.
This is actually, in all seriousness, triple jump is an event that coaching matters a lot.
Oh yes.
There's so much technique into
There
it.
he goes again.
So this is Wang right here.
And he's got it.
Yeah, you can see he's got a ton of speed coming down the runway.
Yeah, let's see what he got here. Did they yell it out? I'll do some field reporting.
I know
right.
what he's got for leading.
Now we're going down to Forest on the triple jump pit. Is that what it's called? A pit? Runway? Pit.
45 feet 1 1/2 inch.
Man,
So he's a stud.
that's so far.
I mean, our state record's 48, but he is light years ahead of anybody in the state this year.
Yeah, that's pretty dominant.
He's smooth.
Yeah, I mean, like Forrest was saying, this event is just so much technique. Because I mean, obviously with the 3 jumps, there's just a lot more opportunity.
Oh, the great Gandini.
To either improve or.
Hey,
Oh, there you go.
Gandini, come here. Sit down. Put this on. Let's do some talking.
All right, is the Cheez-Its?
Seeing that I named you the great
key.
Gandini, you know that,
Yeah, I
right?
do know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
are the Cheez-Its the key to your success?
Yes, 100%.
let's talk racing.
Sweet.
Great job today.
Yeah, thank you.
So, what was your plan?
Hold on 1 second. I just need to chew.
He's just going to
Sorry.
chew on his
I don't
Cheez-Its.
want to. Yeah.
This is Patrick Gandini, winner of the 800, the 1600, and 3200. So, tell me what happened today. What was your goal?
Win.
Win.
Yeah.
That's-
Just sort of try to get Triple Crown and just run.
So obviously the 800 was the real race.
Mhm.
Nothing else you really challenged in. So what were you thinking?
The plan was just sort of chill, just hang the first lap, and then just try to run a fast last 200, and just see what happens.
Good. The 3200, were you tied at all? Were you just was there ever a time you had a little doubt in your head?
Not doubt, but I was tired.
You were tired.
I was definitely seeing the schedule yesterday. I was like, yeah, it's doable. There's plenty of time in between, and then now
Then
it's
it
like,
changed.
yeah. But just stay composed. Just try to keep running, and it
Yeah.
worked out.
I'm
So,
proud of you. That was good. That was
Yeah,
good running
thanks.
out
How'd
there.
you find the weather today?
It was hot. It wasn't as hot as I was expecting, but it was hot.
Yeah. So
But-
next week, going for Scotty Clark's record.
Yeah.
Yeah. 924.
Yeah.
So Scott's from my era. Scott was an absolute stud. You take him down, that'll be a great one. I think he can go well under 920.
Yeah, I'm hoping just run fast. I just want to get something respectable down,
Yep.
you know?
Yeah, and I think you'll have plenty of company because I'm sure Luke Kasich and Cox, and I'm not sure about Bragg if he'll
Yeah.
be in there, but you get plenty of company no matter what. Yeah, if I was Bragg, I definitely would go for it. You get the miles, you're the
Yeah.
favorite. So yeah, it'd be awesome to see a bunch of you guys, possibly under 915. Hey, you never know, maybe under 910,
Yeah, that's the goal.
and just go out there and lay it out.
Mm-hmm.
So congratulations, awesome day.
Yeah, thank
I
you.
mean, can't do any better than what you did.
Yeah.
If you guys had a 4x400, were you going on that?
Probably not today.
No. Little
On
too
a
much?
normal meet, yes, but wow.
So 45, 11 and a half of
45.
Wangs for that last jump. That kid's an
Wow.
absolute stud.
Yeah.
Incredible. Patrick, we have some questions from the fans.
Yeah.
NewHampshireTrackandField.com. They want to know, what is your mother's maiden name?
Wernig would be the maiden name.
There you go. You're
Yep.
ready here.
I thought I went over that earlier. Five-time state
but
cross-country
they were,
champion.
Yeah, but they were complaining because you didn't actually say who she was.
Oh.
You just said that she won 5 times, and they were like, we want to know.
That's one record you're not
What?
going to win.
Nope.
Not going to break.
Nope.
That one's
Can't
going to
do
stay.
that.
But that was awesome.
Yeah, thank you.
I'd like to know how. I think you could easily go pretty fast in the 800 too. I mean, you could rip that up. Wait, what's your school record? 157? Is that
It
Gephardt?
was like 157.6.
Yeah, so he was
I
a
think
stud,
I was
too.
a little off today.
Yeah. So 158, pretty good.
Yeah.
But fresh, you could easily take that down.
But yeah, no, next year.
Are you going to go to nationals if you get a fast enough time?
This year?
Yeah.
No.
No.
This year, I think after Meet of Champs, I'm going to it's time to ride bikes.
Yep.
I'm just ready for summer.
And so what do you do for bikes? Street biking or mountain biking?
Both. Probably more road stuff this
Yep.
year, but yeah,
Good.
just
when I
That's
go.
good to break it up like that.
Yeah.
And it's also, do you do any swimming at all?
I should.
Yeah.
I think that's definitely something to do this year.
Right.
But yeah.
But good. And you're undertrained. I talked to your mother and father last night. So, I mean, that's a good thing. You're a sophomore, so you got plenty of time left. And congratulations, winning 3 state championships under tough circumstances. You know, the timing between that 800 and 3200, you know, that where you put up a good 800, a 158. That's a tough one to come up with. So congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
Stay with the Cheez-It. You probably could do a Cheez-It commercial.
Yeah.
You get sponsored.
Yeah.
Official
sponsored by
After college.
Cheez-Its.
Official athlete.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You definitely could
Cheez-Its.
do that. So just one event next week, 3200?
Yeah, most likely 32.
Yeah. Yeah, and just lay down the gauntlet. I don't think there will be any problem with you guys going fast. There will be no one that will make that a tactical race.
Nope, I want to run fast.
Yeah. Win or lose, you're a sophomore. Get out there and smash a good time.
Yeah.
Take Clark's record down.
Yeah.
I don't have to listen to him anymore and he runs. That record's lasted since 1983, I believe. He's had it.
Really?
Yeah, I remember the day he did it. And he was a stud. Back then, that was a great time, but now you guys are putting up some really good times. So
Yeah,
the sky's the limit.
Yeah.
So, all right, congratulations.
Yeah, thank
Patrick
you.
Gandini. All right, thank you.
Great, thanks.
I got some long jump results. Shane Wang, who we've been seeing jump incredibly in the triple, he won the long jump in 21 feet 5 1/4. Won that by a 1.5 feet over JJ Davis of Kearsarge, 20 feet even. Kadain Burhan of Kearsarge, 19 feet 10 inches. Cameron Messenger of Sunapee, 19 feet 7 1/2. Mitchell Tilton of Newmarket, 19 feet 6 1/4. And Ethan Vitello of Conant, 19 feet 6 inches even.
So we got a scoring update.
Yeah, it looks like Monadnock is now only 6 points behind Newport, like we were saying after that 4x4. Them winning the 4x4, Newport coming in third. So Newport's got 54, Monadnock 48.
Tough one.
Kearsarge 37, Conant 33, Guilford 30, and White Mountains 26 for the top 6 teams. So, I mean, we're still waiting on triple, disc, high jump, and pole vault results. So a lot can still change. That's a lot of points on the board. I think, obviously, I think Kearsarge should have some points in the triple. I'll bring them up.
Sean Murphy.
Because they're in third right now.
Oh, the great Gandini got the headset all sweaty. Come on.
What, you expect him not to sweat after
Didn't
that
look
triple?
like he was sweating. So this is Shane Wang. I just found out he's from Wuhan.
Is he really?
Yeah. Huh. I was just talking to his coach. Great guy. Yeah, he hasn't been able to go home 2 years.
Wow, that's
and
awful.
Farthest he's ever jumped is 46.10. He did it 2 years ago. He just comes in and he
We got some
and he
pretty
jumps.
bad weather coming here pretty quick, though.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, so Shane Wang is just an unbelievable athlete who's just here. And
Yeah, I mean, won the long jump. Looks like he's
coming pretty quick.
Win the triple.
Yeah, I just looked at it.
yeah, the storm's impending right now. Impending doom.
I don't know.
It doesn't look. If you look over here, it doesn't. Take it easy.
we're
Doesn't look
pretty
like
far.
it's an hour away. It looks like it's right there. The storm. Reach out and touch it.
Dorothy! Dorothy!
He's in meteorology.
We gonna do a 5,000 meter now?
You're up. I heard you
All
doing the
comers
220.
5,000 meter.
Yeah,
220 yards.
Open 5K. Anyone can hop in.
Yeah, let's get right here.
So now Jeff's getting all the interviews in now because it was such a fast race today that haven't really been able to get any interviews until now. So he's finally doing work, ladies and gentlemen. Jeffrey Allen doing work.
I mean, he showed up about 45 minutes late today
He did.
after everything was all set up.
45, and then he told us 2:15 he was here at 2:27, so he will be docked. Need not fret. So in a way, I bet these triple jumpers are happy that the race went like this because they don't usually get as much love as the typical track events. So it looks like some delay here. They got to keep going, right?
Kid right there looks like he could be fast too.
That's that's your classic quote right there. Kid looks like he'd be fast.
That's when I used to go around in Deerfield and just say, "Yeah, that kid could be fast. That kid could be fast."
Okay. Oh, that kid could be fast. He's 25 years old. Yeah, but you've said that kid could be fast to some kids that are probably only fast with dogs chasing them.
Yeah.
But
what did I always just say to you guys? Run like your life depends on it. It just might someday.
Yeah, just might someday. That's a good one, though. That's true. You never know. Could be military. Could be somebody chasing you. So the high jump's going on, too, right now. Got everything going on right now. Because you can't speed up the field events. That's the problem. You can't do them all at once because field athletes, they do a lot of different events at one time. So
Yeah, we got disc going too still.
I'm hoping that they can get it in because the storm is coming and it's coming hard.
Yeah, and you also want
No, I think we come here for a second. Let's get the great Gandini's mother on here. 5-time state champion. Come on, let's talk about Patrick. You don't want to? Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yep. No problem. There's pavers. There's pavers inside.
All right, awesome.
All right.
Trying to find out where the great Gandini got his magic from, but that's the point. You can't tell all your secrets if you're gonna be a magician like the great Gandini. He's got to be the performer of the meet for sure. See if Shane Wayne can break the state record. I mean that's the only argument. So they're just getting ready to do their final events. So now we're looking at the high jump. You can just feel it that the storm's coming a little bit. looking up, as you can hear.
Bar, the high jump is now at 5 feet 10.
Gray's coming.
5 feet 10. Number of jumpers remaining in the competition. Finals of the discus are taking place as well as the jump.
What do you think? How long before the rain comes?
I'd say within 40 minutes.
It's getting a little windy. Very dark over
Let's see if these scores have updated at all.
over one side.
No, still the same. So right now, Newport's at 48, Monadnock's at 38, Conant's at 30, tied with Guilford, also at 30.
Yeah, I mean everything. All the results we're waiting on. The events are still happening. So
Yeah. We've said it a million times already. We're going to say it more. You can't speed that up. Getting a little glimpse of the sky above.
yeah, we're just trying to give you an idea of what the weather looks
Coming.
like here.
That is good. Now let's pan over to where the storm is. Let's show the storm.
Tighten the screw in the right on the tripod. No, up. Yeah, right there.
Jeff,
Maybe we should get a javelin for Autumn to put up there, just so it's the highest point.
right.
Yeah, we'll
Right.
we'll put a javelin on the camera.
Yeah.
The camera mount. That way,
Makes sense.
all the lightning will go over
Yeah,
there.
it's a lightning rod.
Jeff, have you done any work today?
Not a single bit.
See, you can't. They can't even hear you. He just can't even turn his mic on. Oh, now he's gonna do an interview. See what happens. So we're looking at high jump. Right now, that was Campbell, so that's gonna be.
Yeah, I think we might have to
That was
cut
Austin
this before the
McHugh.
field events end.
Yeah.
Just so we can get out of here
Yep.
before this
I
storm
think it's
rolls
time
in.
to cut us off because we are
We got a lot of
definitely got some storms
technology.
coming pretty quick here. So we're going to say goodbye and join us tomorrow live streaming from Winnicunnet. Again, this is New Hampshire trackandfield.com. Brought to you by Runners Alley and Tim's Truck Capital of the Division III State Championships. We got all the running events in, and hopefully all the field events will be done. But like I said, we got a storm coming up. But join us tomorrow. Thank you.
Yeah, and the team scores will be on Lancer timing, as are all this results. So if you're still curious on who's the team champions, as we all are, you got to tune into Lancer timing and follow the team scores as they come in.
Okay.